Hello friends, call me atheist here. Hope you guys are doing well and staying out of trouble. One of my friends suggested to watch TRS YouTube channel and I stumbled upon this TRS clip. There are two people discussing about what makes Hanuman Chalisa so powerful. Obviously I got curious and I wanted to watch this little clip. Let's watch this video. It's funny.
You mentioned a very cool story about Tulsidas meeting Hanumanji. Do you think that that's where the Hanuman Chalisa was created?
No, I think that
So Hanuman is a fictional character in the book of Ramayana and he is considered to be the biggest follower of Lord Ram. So Tulsidas wrote Ramayana and is talking to Hanuman, which is a fictional character within its book. It's kind of like George R.R. Martin talking to Jon Snow or Arya Stark.
Hanuman Chalisa came in later on, but definitely Tulsidas ji had full blessings of Lord Hanuman, or because of that blessings, he was able to produce such a superlative Ramcharitmanas.
A character in a book blessed the writer of that very book. Why would you want to critically think about it? There's nothing wrong with it, right? It's all bollocks.
Do you think the Hanuman Chalisa has this anti-ghost power?
We should really invent an antivirus called Hanuman. It might be more powerful than semantic antivirus or Windows Defender.
Discussion.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. So certain deities are there in Dharma who have two specific propensities. They're excellent as protected deities. Hanuman, Lord Hanuman is one of them. Bhairava is another. Certain deities are there. Number one. Number two.
He mentioned about there's a lot of deities who are protective and he just mentioned two names. Let's see why Hanuman is so powerful or chanting Hanuman verses makes us so powerful.
They respond faster. Certain deities are closer to the earth plane than they respond faster. Hanumanji.
Okay, so Hanumanji has a good fiber connection because they're closer to Earth. That's why they respond faster. Just one question. Imagine if there is a God and if he lives far away from Earth. Isn't God powerful enough to hear us a lot quickly than Hanuman? Because technically Hanuman worship the God. Is God slower than Hanuman? Uncle Ji, please think first and then speak. You just talking crap.
Respond to your pleas faster than others, specifically on certain areas. Now, if you ask Hanumanji, I want to become the richest man on earth, you may not get that because his domain is strength, power, protection, all these things.
Don't tell me money does not bring you strength, power, and protection. If you say that money does not bring you that thing, man, you're living in the dark ages. You have no idea how much powerful money can make you.
Instant you'll get that if your devotion is correct. Okay. Same for Lord Bhairava also. He also protects very fast. On the other hand, if you have to call Lord Shiva, the Shiva Swarupa Mahadev, he is in his samadhi. It will take you 9-10 lifetimes of calling before he responds.
In this lifetime, I can't remember if I called for Lord Shiva in my last lifetime. How would I know that I've already done like 9-10 times? I could have already done it, but not remember, right? Or they give you unexpected times and goals that it's definitely not possible. So don't even think about doing it.
He will be aware that you are calling, but he may not be bothered to answer so easily.
How do you know he's aware that we are calling him? Did you talk to him or did he tell you? How did you talk to him? How does he sound like? Did he give you a call? Did he send you a letter? Did he send you a message? Did he give you a Snapchat? Did Facebook Messenger? WhatsApp? What did he do? Are you just making this up? Bro, gotta do better than that.
Wow.
Wow, that's it. Done. Wow. I'm gonna believe whatever shit you're gonna say. Wow.
The power of Hanuman Chalisa. It's a wonderful thing. There's so many sadhanas that can practices that can be done just with the Hanuman Chalisa.
Really? Let's talk.
Endless things.
Let's
can
talk
be
about
done.
this
Oh,
because there is a lot of young Indians who are very into the Hanuman Chalisa, including myself, including Sanchit. Like,
Superb thing. Superb means superb thing.
superb means superb thing. That's it. He couldn't even be bothered to change a word. He couldn't even call it superb means awesome. He couldn't. But that is a fact that a lot of young generation thinks that Hanuman protect them, and by reading Hanuman Chalisa, they feel they are being protected. And I don't know if a lot of people are into Hanuman Chalisa, although when people are afraid, they chant Hanuman Chalisa because people think this will help them be better or this will help protect them. So they're just reading it out of fear, most of them anyways.
In fact, in I'm talking from the tantric perspective also.
Okay, so because I add the word tantric, that adds some sort of legitimacy to it, right? It's like that Amoglila Prabhu adding the word scientific in front of a soul and saying it's a scientific reason. It somehow makes soul be a real thing. It doesn't work like that, dude. You can say whatever you want. You gotta prove that you're right. And to prove it, you don't add bullshit to bullshit. You give evidence. Try and give that. I'm waiting.
Okay, Veer means there are powerful entities who protect an area, any area it can be. And there are these Veeras are modeled around the primary Devatas. So there is Hanuman Veer. In the Nathpanthi Sampradaya, their worship is very popular. There is Narsingh Veer, who is basically on Lord Narasimha, which is the Vishnu Avatara, etc. So you invoke their blessings, whether it's a disease related negative entity, whether there's a spirit related negative entity, whether something else, if you keep doing Hanuman Chalisa with faith properly, and there are sadhanas, means suppose you want to, just for 40 days, somebody decides that I want to do Hanuman Chalisa Upasana. So you every day you sit and do at least 51.
Boo. Oh, I'm sorry. When he was talking, I just felt bored. I just went to sleep. Apologies. Let's carry on with the video.
54 times or 100 times Hanuman Chalisa. It will take you 1-2 hours, but if you're fluent, it will be very fast. You do this, you maintain.
He's asking us to read Hanuman Chalisa for 1 and 2 hours every day. Do you have that much time these days? Seriously? I don't think I do, and I don't think anyone else has. The people must have absolutely nothing to do if you are able to do this.
Certain basic rules. Celibacy is one of them, required for getting a higher experience of Lord Hanuman, because he was the Akhanda Brahmachari. Okay.
Celibacy is required. Is masturbation allowed? I really want to know. How you gonna make yourself happy, bro?
And you offer some naivedyam, some bhog, some laddu, something to Hanumanji, put some diya, etc., etc. And after you finish your Hanuman Chalisa recital, say 54 times or 108 times, calmly sit down and meditate on the name of Lord Rama.
First of all, you're wasting 1 and 2 hours every day reading Hanuman Chalisa. Then it's a requirement to waste your time even more on chanting about Lord Ram. You're asking too much, man. How can someone give their 3 hours a day to this when it's not provable that Hanuman is real? It's not provable that Ram is real. It's not provable that God is real. If you can prove that God is real, then I'll think about it.
Do this for 40 days, you will have a transforming experience.
What do you mean calmly meditate on Lord Rama? Do you just say Rama, Rama,
Just
Rama?
that name, power of the name is superlative.
I will chant the name of Lord Ram and see which powers I get. Boom. Oh, that's useless. I got nothing. I feel the same. I feel like I wasted 10 seconds. Anyways, carry on with the video.
So fast, in my opinion. As I said, I have seen people who are more devotees of Lord Hanuman than even of Lord Rama. Okay, though Hanuman is considered as a bhakta of Rama, precisely because he remains in the physical plane. He has chosen not to leave this plane and go, and that is why he is very fast. If he is pleased with your.
Sarji, where does Hanuman live? Can you tell me which plane? How can I see him? I just want to believe in this story, but I need evidence. Can you provide any? Or you gonna just keep adding stuff to it?
devotion, if he's pleased with your call and you are in trouble, some of the blessings, and the beauty of it is that they are God's. So they don't have to physically come to you. From wherever he may be, he can still get you protection. Just one blessing from you and he'll be protected.
Does God go to toilet? What if I need help and the God is in toilet and taking a piss? Will he come and help me? Or if he tries to help me, will he wash his hands? Washing hands these days is really important. Wash your hands for 20 seconds to stay away from COVID or any other germs. It's really important.
It's like an armor. Of
Armor,
sorts.
absolutely.
Okay. Protection from pretas and
Anything.
pishachas.
I absolutely love it when people say Hindi words in English and they just absolutely blast the essence of the word. The word is pret, and the plural of pret is pret. It's not going to be pretas. It's not going to be pichashas. I don't know why people do that. Why can't they just say it pret? It's not going to become an English word. By the way, for English listeners, pret just means another form of ghost. Pishad just means another form of ghost. And pishab means urine. It's just the language is weird. Some words have similar tones, so that's how it comes out. What can we do?
Yeah, so I had a very deep-seated fear of the dark when I was growing up. And that's a big reason I was drawn even more to the Hanuman Chalisa, especially Bhoot Pishaj Nikat Nahi Aave Mahaveer Jab Naam Suna. When I would say that, I would, I mean, obviously I've learned the Hanuman Chalisa over the course of my life, but I began by reading it out of a book. And when it was that line, I would touch the book to my head saying, be with me. Probably because I was always drawn to these topics.
Okay, yes, most of the children are afraid of dark. Why is that? I'm assuming it is because you can't see things. And when you can't see what's in front of you, and then suddenly something appears, that can frighten you. And children get frightened easily. So maybe that's why they're afraid of dark. And when we grow up and when we keep those fears as well. If there are street lights on the road, then I won't be as afraid of it. Reason being, I can see my surroundings. It's just a simple reason.
Throughout my life. And they also say that when you speak about these topics, you're actually inviting those energies near you.
Why shouldn't you cross the road when a black cat has crossed your path? Because they say it's bad. Who are they? Why have they got so much power? Is it God? Or is it just some people who just made shit up and then passed it down to their generation, corrupted the critical thinking behavior of a human being? You guys are living in the comfort of your home and watching this video. If some people wouldn't have critically thought about how things work, then you wouldn't be able to do this, would you?
So what we're doing here, and maybe even the listeners listening, they are kind of creating a sort of frequency that makes them one step closer to negative entities. My outlook on this is one, go in with faith in God.
Faith is the excuse people give for believing something when they don't have a good reason.
And two, when you have knowledge about darkness, it brings you closer to the light.
Wow. Just say something which sounds nice, it makes it true. A lot of people want to believe in emotional shit, but is it actually true? I recommend people to believe in logical things. Or if you don't know the reason behind something, it's better to say, I don't know, or I want to know about it and ask. You can even ask Chat GPT that.
So it is one thing to be aware that there is a presence of this hierarchy of negative entities there, because after so as I was saying, Preta is one of the more angry type of things. Beyond that, there are
Is there a hierarchy of ghosts? Pretas are the most angry type of thing. Tell it to get angry on me. Can you give my channel address to this Preta and say, call me atheist and show your anger? I'm willing to listen to him and see what he has to say and how he sounds like and how is he made. Is it in just your mind or is it in reality? I would love to know. If you guys know any Pret, tell me in the comments below and, we'll make something up and we'll talk.
other pishachas and all that. Those are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
So the video title was, What Makes Hanuman Chalisa So Powerful? They didn't even try to answer the question. All I want you guys to do is think critically. And with that, let us think and you can call me atheist.